21st Century Youth, welcome back to another episode. I hope you enjoyed last week's talk with Grace. I hope you could just take a little bit and maybe could relate. We touched on that subject with Hannah one time, the PK, the pastoorse kind. But today, I got another special guest with me. I got Lemika Plaatjies. Welcome, Lemika. I hope you feel very welcome. Yeah, we just gonna have a chat. Not really the normal thing where we would, have a solid, how can I say, topic and maybe give our point of view. But no, Lemika, I could say like, is it more of like a little test? It's like a testimony almost. We'll call it a testimony. Lemika's gonna share that with us. But before we get into the deepness, Lemika, first tell the people a little bit about yourself, please.
Okay, so I'm Lemika Plaatjies. I'm from the Christian Assembly Salary Sports. Going into my detail is that I'm a dancer.
Dancer.
So I dance for the Christian Assemblies Salary Sports.
Okay,
And,
but wait, sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt already. But by that, do you mean like the flag dancing, spiritual dancing?
Spiritual dance.
Okay, no, then I understand.
Yeah.
Then I understand.
So based on my dancing and where I got by the spirit of dancing,
Yeah.
like I said, is that I used to dance with I used to dance in the mirror.
Okay.
I used to perform for my family. I was just like, family functions be cookie, I feel a dance. Okay. But I never used to show it to people.
Okay.
I always used to dance with my family, but they always used to give me good compliments like, Lemika, you can dance and do that. But let's go back to where I actually came, where my favorite part of dancing.
Yeah.
If the name that's it was right.
No, that's right.
But so I grew up in the church, but it was a point where my mother didn't go to church anymore.
Okay.
So I used to always follow my mother and not go to church. But it's when there was a conference happening and my cousin was like, come with. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to come with you. And since that day, I've been going to church and I was like, okay, church is nice. Ek gaan 'n weekie toe.
Yes.
And it was in 2022.
Okay, so last year.
I gave my heart to Jesus.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And in 2023, I think it was in March, before my birthday.
Yes.
I was like, ek wil myself doop. I want to baptize myself. And I never even touched the topic about it, but I always wanted to baptize myself. And I always used to see how people used to dance in church, but I was scared to actually show it to people. And it was this one day at school where I was always also bullied, but I was bullied, emotionally bullied as well, but not physically people punching me, but they used to call me names. And people used to say just fat J is you're ugly, you don't you can these type of names, where one day I was so emotionally down and not feeling depressed. I can say depressed. Where I used to sit in my room and was but you what's wrong? There's nothing what's bothering you, but I actually didn't know. It's the people telling me these things that it's breaking me down.
Yeah.
And I used to be I used to look at myself in the mirror why God? Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
Why me? If there's other people there as well, the same size as me, but I'm always the one being broken down, calling these names. And my mother comes in the room and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yes, I'm okay. It's fine. I'm like, I'm all right. This is good.
Yeah.
But I know myself and I was not okay. And this one time in church, I was there sitting and these dancers, there were this girl, her name's Jamie.
Oh, yes, we've had Jamie.
She was dancing. And she inspired me so much that I also wanted to be like her. I wanted to dance in front of people.
Yes.
And this one day I was and we had a concert, and like I had to dance to this concert. I was so nervous that I didn't know what to do. But when I came on that stage, I killed it. And people was like, "Ik het nooit geweet jy kan dit doen nie."
Yeah.
And it was like so, I felt happy. I felt like you have it in you. You have
Yes.
to do it. And this one time we were going to Pakketberg on like the road. I was like to my youth leader, I want to dance at this one concert of us we're gonna have. There's a concept, it's like a coffee bar.
Okay.
And he was like, okay. But I didn't think he's gonna take it so serious that he's actually gonna put my name on it. And we had this, he was like, can I please get a picture of you? And I was like, yes, you can, but I want to dance with my cousin because I'm scared to dance alone. And he's like, okay, now give your cousin, give pictures of you and your cousin. I'm like, okay, I'm sending. Afterwards, me and my cousin, like, we didn't communicate with each other. Like,
Yeah.
she goes to school, I go to school, and we don't see each other in the weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, look here, I want to do it on my own because something's telling me to like do it on my own. And I was like, she was like, okay, it's fine. You can do it. And then I was like, are you fine with it? She's like, yes, I'm fine with it. But I knew that she was not fine with it.
Yeah.
But she told me so. Then one time I was like, okay, Gee, be honest with me. Are you fine with it? She's like, yes, I'm fine. But I was like, okay. But I knew that I want to dance alone. Because I don't want her to, it's not that I don't want her also to get the courage, but we're not seeing each other because it's going to be a mess. Because I don't want to like disappoint my
Yes,
leader.
no, I understand what you mean.
Yes. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, I want to dance alone. And I gave him my photo then, and he changed it. And I was like, I didn't know what to dance actually, because I had this song, It's Your Spirit, by Tasha Cobbs.
Oh.
I think I said it.
Yo, that
And
song gets me.
When I was watching the video of this other girl dancing, and I was like, oh my word, I need to take this song because it's giving the spirit, like
Yes.
this nice vibe. And I then had some moves. I went to go watch some YouTube videos. I asked Jamie, like, give
A
me
few
some
pointers,
moves.
yes.
Like, yes. Because she's actually my dance,
Like instructor.
instructor.
Okay.
So, I asked her, like, for some moves, and she helped me through it, and I think that girl. And she helped me through it, and I was so nervous that I was praying the whole day, and I've even fasted so long, the whole day. I was like, God, just help me, and because I'm so nervous, it's my first time. By God's grace, I killed that dance. I killed it. And it was nice. It was a nice experience to dance.
Yeah.
And there was not a lot of people, but I did it. And I just feel that don't be bothered by what people say
Yeah,
about you.
it's important.
Bring your talent out. No matter if you're thin, no matter if you're fat, no matter if you're ugly, no matter if you're that, bring it out, because a lot of people might break you down, but they go to God, pray about it. Philippians 4, verse 6. Pray about it. Okay, am I right?
You getting it? You Oh, don't worry, no worries.
What is it again? It's like, yeah, you should.
Yay. Okay, let me get it for you.
Wait,
so that I also, because people, if I'm out here getting the wrong stuff, I'm gonna get in trouble. No, but yes,
Yeah.
continue.
Anything
Don't
you
wor-
go through,
No worries.
pray about it, because God will always help you
Yes.
through anything. And yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay, so I'll go ask you, what was your start? What was I can dance and I want to dance? What was that? Like, did you just one day, I don't know, do a move? I can't dance. I'm not gonna dance, people. But like, did you do a move and there was just someone that said, "Yo, you're actually quite good. Continue."
Okay.
Or how did it start? How did
How
it
did
start?
it start? As I said, I always used to watch TikTok. TikTok wasn't out yet, but YouTube was out.
Yes.
And I always used to like watch these YouTube videos of these American kids dancing.
Yeah, it's insane back
And
then.
I was like, I also want to dance. And this one day, I was like making these moves, but it was not spiritual dancing, but
Yeah.
it was
Hip hop.
hip hop.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Hannah, you know. And afterwards, I was the whole time making like doing dances, putting these Beyonce songs and
Okay.
these rap Chris Brown songs
Yes.
actually. And I was like looking myself in the mirror and was like putting a dance move together. And TikTok thing came out. And I always used to make a TikTok video every day. We didn't have Wi-Fi at that time. And like
you made it anyways.
data anyways. And that's how like dancing actually, I found the passion for dancing. And I used to dance in front of family members. So that's where I was like, okay, I can actually dance. And my mother used to say like, grandma actually used to say, Chai can dance.
It's always
Chai
the
can
grandparents.
dance.
It's always them.
So that's where my passion actually came for dancing.
Okay, and from that, what turned you to, how can I say it, almost like leave it? But obviously you still dance to a nice song here and there, but what turned you to spiritual dancing, that like you found more there? What turned you there?
As I said, started by
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, cool,
I
man.
saw her, she was dancing, and it hit me that day that I was like, I want to try that. I want to try spiritual dancing. And this one day I was like putting on this song. I think it's also Tasha Cobb's like something like Your Name.
Your name, what song?
You know my name.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You know my name. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a name.
And I was like, I put on that song and I was like, dances just came up, but I didn't know what I was doing. But
you
I
just
was,
being led
I
by
was
the Spirit.
flowing.
Yes.
And these where I was like, I want to try spiritual dancing because it actually gives me the spirit for dancing.
No, I understand that. That's cool. And I respect you actually following your passion as well. Because like you mentioned as well with the bullying and being called like names and all other stuff, that can put you down instantly.
Okay.
Especially from following your dream. I know there's
Yes.
probably a lot of kids out there that maybe just wanted to be, how can I say, a public speaker because they enjoyed, what was that stuff again when you had to go and do poems at schools? What did you, yo, but I stayed fids. Yes.
It's-
That stuff, like when you had to go do poems and I said fids where they enjoyed speaking maybe in front. But now you must get the cool, stupid kids.
Geez, yeah,
that the kids, whatever, like yo, is dumb, or yo, you shouldn't do that, like
you
that.
still get them.
You
though.
still get them. These bullies have been here for centuries, honestly, in
Yes,
different
and-
forms. But bullying has always been something, and I mean, kids get put down instantly.
Yes.
I remember, Amy and I spoke about that, especially in her episode that we did. Bullying was really around the thing that we touched as well, where it's a real serious problem, where kids go as far as unfortunately committing suicide even.
Yes.
But I gotta say, I respect you for continuing with what you did, because I mean, it's not easy. I went through it as well, where they also called me Putatakas and whatnot, you know, as you can see. You know, or stuff like Tubby. They try to make it sound cute. Tubby is like a nice nickname, but it wasn't. But I mean, so really, like, and then I remembered my parents as well. I don't know if you also had that adult figure who also told you keep pushing. I don't know if it came in a parent or a grandma. It's always the grandparents.
It's always the grandparents.
Always the grandparents. But like in the form of them that says honey and making.
Oh, yeah.
Like my mom always told me just make as if they're not there and they'll go away.
Is a song Hone It An. Hone It An. You
I
don't
don't-
know it.
I think my Afrikaans songs left me there.
It's like Hone It An. Hy is na, but it's like God is.
Okay.
you.
I'll listen to it on one Sunday. I don't know if our band will do it for us. But no, man. So yeah, that's what my mom always told me. Just make as if they're not there and they will go away. And obviously don't, how can I say? Feed them by giving them your reaction.
Yes.
That's what my mom and dad really, and that was hard. I can honestly say, because we all know with bullies, you want to come back at them. You want to
Yes.
hurt them the way that they hurt you. And sometimes physically is the only way that you can really, because what can
Yeah.
you say to him or her that will affect them? Because I mean, how we all know bullies, they got their crew.
Yeah.
They got their
The
gang that they
crew.
walk with. So how can you, one person, say something and then, but then sometimes you just jump, but
I
I
had
never did that
friends,
one.
like I had friends, but I just think they never stood up for me.
I know that.
They were never like, stop, lose my friend,
Yeah.
like, leave her. They were just, I think they enjoyed watching me go through that,
Aye.
calling names. But my bestie, she always used to stand up for me. Like,
Oh, that's beautiful.
she always used to
man.
be there for me. So, yeah.
So, what school are you in right now? What grade? Where are you standing right now in school?
um,
You can't say grade.
I'm at Open Light.
Open Light. Where is that now? I think I've heard of some kids
Open
and how
Light.
you say Open. Where's Open Light?
Open Light is in Somerset. I think it's in Somerset. But
Okay.
it's like, you see this?
This. Yes. No. I see this. I see it now.
The Checkers up on the hill.
Okay. Yeah.
So down the road here.
I'm trying to follow now. Checkers down the hill, down the road here.
Okay. So you go from Solaris Pass.
Yes, I'm following.
And then there's like a road.
Yes.
The main road. Going to the main road. Like the N2. And then there's like another road. There's another road.
Oh, your
And down
geography.
there.
Oh, yes, man. I know exactly where the school is now. Oh, no. Okay, but do you play any sports? Do you play any sports there?
I used to play netball.
Okay.
But it
What's-
just wasn't for me.
Oh, no, I
No,
understand.
I feel like I
Because
didn't.
I'm sometimes scared to ask what sports. Because unfortunately, when it comes to girls, respectfully, I'm not bashing girls or anything, the stereotype is netball.
Yes.
Now, what I rather wanted to ask is, do you play instead of assuming? So you
Yeah.
play netball, right? Because
I
so
used
far,
to play netball.
Used to?
Used to.
Okay, what position?
Yeah, I can't remember the position, but I know where I used to stand.
No,
I always
I
used to
get
like
that.
aim for that spot. I stand up.
Yeah, no,
I'll
I
stand
get that.
there.
Yeah, so but would you say you enjoy school? What are your points of view on school? I feel like this is my first time I've actually ever asked someone, because I feel I've mentioned it a lot in the span of all the episodes that school really isn't something nice, but I never gave a proper answer as to what I think.
Yeah.
What I think of school is really just, it's prison.
I
You
honestly,
agree?
I would have said
You
that.
agree?
I would have said
You're
that.
locked up in this place all day.
Yes.
You get a certain amount of
actually
time outside.
counted our timetable, like how many
Nee.
hours? It's like 6.5
Nee.
hours I
Yo,
spend at school. But school
how do you feel about school?
school is fun for me. If you like, school is fun if you make it fun.
That's true.
If you
That's
listen
true. I
to
gotta
what
agree with
teachers,
you.
I don't do this. I don't know. I video can say that, but
Hypocrite.
if you listen to like the teacher and how she actually is and how or he actually is,
And the reasoning.
you'll actually it will be fun.
It's
but
true. But
Then you get now
the system is rigged for some people out there. Where the school's just against you completely. Like, I remember my days. I'm not gonna mention teachers' names or the school either, otherwise they might come
the
for me.
teachers are the problem.
Yo, sometimes the teachers really just, it's like they choose not to like you, but you did nothing
Yeah.
anyways, which sucked a little bit for me. But I must agree with you. School is nice if you make it nice.
Yes.
If you make it nice. But you say you still enjoy your journey in high school. You're in high school though, right?
Yes.
Don't have to say which grade. I can respect it. But no, are you excited for your matric year though?
I am excited. Like what I've heard about matric is that it's very tough stuff.
Yeah.
But
I've
I have a
heard
lot
those
of
ones
friends
as
that's
well.
in matric and in yes.
Yeah.
But they give me good compliments about matric though. It's very fun, but as I said, if you listen to what teacher says, if you pay attention, you'll make it fun
it'll
for
be a
yourself.
breeze.
It will be good.
And if you put in the work.
If you put in the
If you
work.
put in the work.
I can't lazy. I'm lazy.
But
I see
matric
out,
3
I
years in a
am-
row.
I see out for matric. I'm actually happy. It's gonna take how many years to get me to matric, but I'll get there. I'll get there.
Okay, so now I gotta ask this partner. You said Jamie inspired you for dancing. Now I know she was head girl. The same year Deolin was head boy. That's was how it went there. Do you want to be head girl?
No, I don't want to be.
Why not? If I may ask, if I may
It's
ask.
a lot of work.
Like, what extracurriculum stuff do you have to do besides saying Nia of yeah? I know you gotta
I'm not
do.
perfect. I'm not perfect for it, girl.
Okay.
I'm a very. It's just like I'm not at that level of it, girl.
Okay, I could understand what you mean
Yeah.
by prefect. How do you feel about being a prefect, maybe?
I'll be a prefect, yes. But I've never even thought of being a prefect yet. I'm like, I want to be a prefect. It's just a lot of work for me because you have to pay attention to this and that and
True,
that. You have to
true.
come back late from classes because you have to look after this class also.
Yeah, no, thank you then.
So,
Prefects
yeah.
not for me. Prefects not for me.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing it as when I was still back there in school. I thought, okay, I don't want to be head boy. Don't, because there's a certain image that you have to uphold as well. And I saw myself respectfully. I'm not the right person, but I don't want to be a head boy either way because I would have misused that power. Yo, I keep saying I would have been the best head boy, but the worst as well. The worst. I would have been head boy for a month and then they would have re-elected. But like prefect, that's like a cheat code.
Yeah.
You're not the top, but
You in the middle.
you're in the middle. You can
Yeah.
sort of do whatever you want,
Yeah.
but you don't have to answer to anything.
The only thing I like of being I'm just saying if I would like to be a prefect,
Yeah.
the thing I would like is like having you the boss. Like you,
true.
I'm head. I'm prefect. You
Like a
respect
Ventus.
me. Yeah, respect me. So I would like that, but just it's not for me.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. But thank you so much for joining us here today for 21st Century Youth. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
I hope to maybe one day we can do something where you do a nice dancing as well, maybe one time. Would that be something you'd like to do?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, and Suma to that song, Your Spirit.
Yes, I'll do it.
We Suma lock it in there.
Yes, I'll do
Suma
it.
lock it in. Oh, I'm joking. It's up to you, obviously. What song? 21st Century. I hope you guys stay tuned for when that day comes as well. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I truly appreciate it. And 21st Century Youth, to you, I say goodbye and enjoy till next week.